L, another L for Texas, asks whether the Forest Service or the BLM can alter the orbit of the moon or Earth in order to fight climate change during a House Natural
And I
Resources hearing.
understand from what's been testified to, the Forest Service and the BLM, you want very much to work on the issue of climate change. I was informed by the immediate past director of NASA that they have found that the moon's orbit is changing slightly, and so is the Earth's orbit around the sun. We know there's been
BLM, Bureau of Land Management, not Black Lives Matter.
significant solar flare activity. And so, is there anything that the National Forest Service or BLM can do to change the course of the moon's orbit or the Earth's orbit around the sun?
This is not a clip chimp. The idiotic part is not BLM. The idiotic part is that he thinks you can change the moon's orbit, dude. Like, dude, congressmen are so fucking stupid, dude. Like, actually, you always get blinded by their position of authority to assume that they're like actually smart people, right? And then they say shit like this all the time. I mean, part of the reason why they justify so much lobbying power in DC is because they're like, we're too dumb to legislate on our own. We don't understand these things, so we need specialists to come in and legislate for us. Like, we're outsourcing. We're outsourcing, the writing of legislation to specialists, i.e., special interest groups.
Obviously, that would have profound effects on our climate.
Men will literally try to change the orbit of the moon instead of going to therapy. And Texan conservatives will literally try to change the orbit of the moon instead of changing to renewable energy initiatives. Okay? Well, can we nuke the moon? Maybe. Maybe we move it like 1 inch to the left side. That way we won't need to use these gay renewable energy initiatives. I'm just asking. I think I'm asking. I'm just asking questions. I'm just curious. Is that possible to do? Can we do that?
I would have to follow up with you on that one, Mr. Gomert.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, if you figure out a way that you in the Forest Service can make that change, I'd like to know. Also,
what does he think? Like witches live in the forest or something? Like, what is this? Is this some? Actually, Louis Gomert he's a crystal mom. Like, basically, what he's saying is like, can you use the Wiccans that are in your forest? To get. I know my daughter watches TikTok a lot. There's a bunch of Wiccans that are hexing people, saying they derive their power from the lunar goddess. Can you ask the witches that are living in your forest to get together and do one of them hexes on the moon so we don't have to use renewable energy initiatives? Is that possible? God, you are such a Gemini right now, Susan. Why are you being such a fucking Gemini? I'm just simply asking questions about moving the goddamn moon. Toxic. Is he trolling? I don't want to be that guy, but he's being sarcastic.
Actually, that would have profound effects on our climate.
I think he's saying climate change is caused by the moon rather than admitting man-made global warming is real. So he's saying that anyone trying to fix global warming is an idiot. Yeah.
I would have to follow up with you on that.
I mean, even that's idiotic, though. Even if he's trying to make a joke, like, the premise of the joke is fucking stupid because climate change is not dictated by the moon. Do you understand? So, like, that makes no sense.
That one, Mr. Gomert.
Yeah. Well, if you figure out a way that you in the Forest Service
like,
can
I think what he's trying to say is, like, the moon actually dictates, like, the tides, right? So I think in his mind, he's like saying, it's just like the tides by the lunar orbit. You know, the tides come in, tides go out. It's like a one big tide when Miami is underwater. Like a big ass tide. Kind of like that. Tides go in, tides go out. Can't explain that. Yeah, exactly.
Make that change. I'd like to know. Also, just to put on your
Bro, what is that fucking ugly ass painted Texas flag back there? Yeah, like Mercury, Bean, and Gatorade. The Earth is miraculous at the perfect tilt and conditions for life. We are fucked if we try to mess with it. I live 5 minutes from Gomer's office in Tyler, Texas. People worship him out there and eat this stuff up. Yeah, because he's funny. He's funny and he's smart. He knows the water levels rise and fall by fucking, by the moon goddess that you pray to. Someone said the California flag isn't all that. You're literally wrong. It's like, you can criticize California all you want, but like our flag is cool as fuck, dude. Are you stupid? We have one of the sickest flags. Are you kidding me? We have a fucking bear on our flag, dog. It just doesn't get any cooler than that. Are you dumb? Like literally a fucking bear. It's got a bear on it. Wild that someone would say that this is a shitty flag. Maryland has the worst flag. Maryland flag reminds me of like lacrosse date rape, okay? That's what it reminds me of.